Hubei is a landlocked province of the People's Republic of China and is part of the Central China region. The name of the province means, north of the lake, referring to its position north of Dongying Lake. The provincial capital, Wuhan, serves as a major transportation hub and the political, cultural, and economic hub of Central China. Hubei's name is officially abbreviated to A. Hubei borders the provinces of Henan to the north, Anhui to the east, Jiangxi to the southeast, Hunan to the south, Zhongkang to the west, and Shaanxi to the northwest. The high-profile Three Gorges Dam is located at Yichang, in the west of the province. The Hubei region was home to sophisticated Neolithic cultures. By the spring and autumn period, the territory of today's Hubei was part of the powerful state of Chu. Chu was nominally a tributary state of the Zhou dynasty, and it was itself an extension of the Chinese civilization that had emerged some centuries before in the north, but it was also a culturally unique blend of northern and southern culture, and was a powerful state that held on to much of the middle and lower Yangtze River, with power extending northwards into the North China Plain. During the Warring States period, its heartland, which correspond to modern Hubei, in 223 BC Qin chased down the remnants of the Chu regime, which had fled eastwards. As part of Qin's bid for the conquest of all China, Qin founded the Qin dynasty in 221 BC, the first unified state in the region. Qin was succeeded by the Ha dynasty in 206 BC, which established the province of Jingzhou in what is now Hubei and Hunan. The Qin and Ha played an active role in the agricultural colonization of Hubei, maintaining a system of river dikes to protect farmland from summer floods. Towards the end of the Ha dynasty in the beginning of the 3rd century, Jingzhou was ruled by regional warlord Liu Biao. After his death, Liu Biao's realm was surrendered by his successors to Cao Cao, a powerful warlord who had conquered nearly all of North China. But in the Battle of Red Cliffs, warlords Liu Bi and Sun Quan drove Cao Cao out of Jingzhou. Liu Bi then took control of Jingzhou. He went on to conquer Yizhou, but lost Jingzhou to Sun Quan. For the next few decades, Jingzhou was controlled by the Wu Kingdom, ruled by Sun Quan and his successors. The incursion of northern nomadic peoples into the region at the beginning of the 4th century began. Nearly 3 centuries of division into a nomad-ruled north and a Ha Chinese-ruled south. Hubei, to the south, remained under southern rule for this entire period, until the unification of China by the Sui dynasty in 589. In 617 the Tang dynasty replaced Sui, and later on the Tang dynasty placed what is now Hubei under several circuits. Jiangnan circuit in the south, Shanandong circuit in the west, and Wainan circuit in the east. After the Tang dynasty disintegrated in the 10th century, Hubei came under the control of several regional regimes, Jingnan in the center, Wu to the east, and the 5 dynasties to the north. The Song dynasty reunified the region in 982 and placed most of Hubei into Jinghubei circuit, a longer version of Hubei's current name. Mongols conquered the region in 1279, and under their rule the province of Heguang was established, covering Hubei, Hunan, and parts of Guangdong and Guangxi. During the Mongol rule, in 1331, Hubei was devastated by an outbreak of the Black Death, striking England, Belgium, and Italy by June 1348, which according to Chinese sources spread during the following 3 centuries to decimate populations throughout Eurasia. The Ming dynasty drove out the Mongols in 1368. Their version of Heguang province was smaller, and corresponded almost entirely to the modern provinces of Hubei and Hunan combined, while Hubei was geographically removed from the centers of the Ming power. During the last years of the Ming, today's Hubei was ravaged several times by the rebel armies of Zhang Xianzhong and Li Zicheng. The Manchu Qing dynasty, which had much of the region in 1644, soon split Heguang into the modern provinces of Hubei and Hunan. The Qing dynasty, however, continued to maintain a viceroy of Heguang, one of the most well-known being Zhang Zhidong, whose modernizing reforms made Hubei into a prosperous center of commerce and industry. The Guangxi Day area, southeast of Wuhan, became an important center of mining and metallurgy. In 1911, the Wuchang Uprising took place in modern-day Wuhan, overthrowing the Qing dynasty and establishing the Republic of China. In 1927, Wuhan became the seat of a government established by left-wing elements of the Kuomintang, led by Wang Jingwei. This government was later merged into Chiang Kai-shek's government in Nanjing. During World War II, the eastern parts of Hubei were conquered and occupied by Japan while the western parts remained under Chinese control. During the Cultural Revolution in the 1960s, Wuhan saw fighting between